What am? Right back at y'all. Big deal, 063. Podcast, how can we stoop so low? Man, I want to go back and tell y'all a little bit about how my childhood was and how we grew up. Far as with the individuals that was around us. Man, it was like, back then we wanted something, man. We wanted to hustle. You know, I come from a strong background. You know, I can't get on here and tell that lie and say I came from a poor or a impoverished background, because I didn't. My father, I'm gonna give y'all a little history on him. It's actually gonna be a documentary about him too. My father's name is Milkman. Y'all look him up, Google him. Y'all like the Google world, Google him. His name was Milkman, real name Leon Houghton. So y'all will understand a little bit about my background. Man, I come from a background of hustlers and guys that was getting it, but they always was positive in the community. They always moved to save the community. So this is something that's just been in my blood, and that's why I'm so passionate about my community and changing my community. You know, my father, man, he was something else, man. He was rich. He was a rich guy. You know what I mean? In the game, in the streets, ain't no secret, you know. Anybody from Chicago, people know him worldwide. Milkman, Google him, look him up. Then you'll understand. You'll understand the background. You'll understand why I play the parts that I play. His real name was Leon Houghton, Milkman. Google him. Give y'all a little homework. Then y'all tap back in and let me know. But yeah, it's like I come from a background to where it's that I was fascinated with people like my father. I knew, you know, I got a chance to meet people like Fluky Stokes, a guy named Ghost. His real name is Alexander Cooper. He was something else. You know, I'm gonna give y'all the game about different things that we seen. And I was fascinated with it. It's like when I was like 9 or 10, you know, I seen things that the average kid wasn't supposed to see, because I was seeking that. I was nosy. I was ambitious. I wanted to be like my father. These guys like my father, Fluky, and different people like that, they was my heroes. You know, I seen them. You know, they had the slick cars. My Uncle Solo, different people like that, they had slick cars. They'd jump out. You know, I see them. We at the corner store, whatever else it is. You know, they give you $1 back then. In 85, 86, you had $1 to $5. You was rich. You can go in a candy store with $1 and spend $1, and you almost got a shopping bag. You know, things was different then, and I seen how people in the neighborhood, you know, honored them and loved them, and how they paid people light bills and gas bills, and helped people out with the rent. It was almost like The Godfather, but it was like a black version of The Godfather, you know. And if you grew up in that type of background, you understand and you know exactly what I'm talking about. So it was like almost like a Godfather background. And then that's what I mean by shared values. Back then, you know, the neighbors and everybody else, we looked out for each other. So they looked out for us. That's why, like, still to the day, a lot of people, we grew up as cousins, but we not blood cousins, but we cousins. You know, blood couldn't make us no closer because our families were so tight-knitted. You know, like today I upload some videos where I was showing that in my video, people looking like, wait a minute, is that Mina Red? Yeah, that's Mina Red in my video. That's her sister, you know what I mean, Maya. And yeah, that's Cash out in there in the video. Yeah, and that's Fatshawty in the video. And there's a couple other guys in there. Yeah, Mina Red, Tay 600. Yeah, that used to be Von's girlfriend. All that. That's why I say we're gonna take our time, and I'm gonna show y'all how they live. We you know, people want us to believe in and come with that myth that everybody just fighting each other, or everybody in a disarray, and everybody like to use that word ops. No, man, that's only for the camera, man. I'm gonna dig deep and go behind the camera. And I know I promised my subscribers that I'm gonna bring my first guest on, which I am. It's just that when I bring it, I want to come correct. I don't have time for lies. I don't have time for stories. I hate to be lied to, and I'm not going to lie to y'all. So bear with me. You know, I'm moving a little slow, but it'll happen. You know, another week won't go past, and they won't be on my show because I want to prove to y'all that it's not no war. You understand what I'm saying? It's more civil. It's civil things. It's in-house. It's click. But back to what I was talking about. Man, listen. Before the rappers was drinking Cristal and wearing Rolexes, your boy was doing it. I uploaded a picture. Go to my communities and check it out. Man, you see me with the rollie on. You know, you see me, you know, iced out with the Cristal. You know, like my man Jay said, I was drinking when people thought it was beer. We had to get our young kings and queens back to being ambitious and want money. See, it's changed. You know, the world have changed. They don't have to go the drug way now. You can get on here and become a millionaire or a billionaire. All it takes is some time, some effort, and ethics, and some work. You have to put a work ethic in. They don't want that. We have to change that scenario though. We have to change that. We have to bring the work ethic back. Whether if it's with the music, we have to start supporting talent. You understand what I'm saying? If it's with the Instagram, we got to start supporting black businesses. If that's what they doing with Facebook, let's start supporting black. You understand what I'm saying? Now, back to what I was talking about as far as me doing my thing. Man, I remember when we first started out and I was telling y'all like hustling, and like I was laughing at Trenches the other day, Trench News, when he was talking about how women was giving men their taxes and telling them to flip it, and ain't them days over, man. You can't ain't no taking 5,000 and you gonna turn it to 20,000. That's over with. You take 5,000, you be lucky if you get 1,200 back, 1,250 back. The streets dead. It's over with. That's a different game. So you gotta in order to keep moving, you have to change and keep up with the times. Times change, things change, and the system change every day. So if you stay stuck in one place, you stagnating. And the standstill is the die. And I truly believe that. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like back then when we was doing our thing, man, we could sit on the block 24 hours. There's no way possible you can do that now. There's no way possible. We could sit on the block 24 hours. The people was different. The money was different. But I'm going to tell y'all one thing that was actually different. The police was different. And why I say it couldn't happen, it couldn't happen now because violence was the key to you losing everything. Right now, ain't nothing but violence going on. So there's no room for you to be able to make money. There's no room for you to be able to hustle. There's no room for you to be able to do nothing because if you had something going on as far as trying to hustle, man, you going to stay in trouble. Them people going to stay on your neck because there's always somebody shooting or somebody doing something silly or something crazy on the block. And then you got to watch out for somebody trying to shoot you or sliding through the block, as they call it, more than anything. It ain't so much you got to worry about the robbers. You got to worry about getting shot because Ray and them then went and kicked something off on Instagram, and you standing next to him or you standing on the same corner as him, and they ambush you and get you. And you standing there looking like, whoa, what they get me for? You know what I mean? Or you in the hospital if you make it. Like, what was that about? So the whole narrative of trying to be self-sufficient or with a hustle, man, y'all got to get that out y'all mind, man. That's over. You know, it's over. I'm going to go live tonight with Trenches News, and then I'm going to go live tomorrow on my page, on my platform, We're gonna work both. We're gonna work 1 and 2 at the same time. And I'm gonna come with y'all with the guests, and I'm gonna give y'all more stories. I'm gonna, you know, I like to tease y'all and warm y'all up and let y'all know how I'm coming. But I am everything that I say I am. Trust me. Out.